Starting in net tonight for your Reading United, number 1, Bennett Scoop. Reading United is coached by head coach Alan McCann and assistant coaches Steve Mulkey and Shane Healy. And now if everyone will please rise and remove their caps by the singing of the national anthem being performed tonight by Miss Abby White.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets right glad the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, welcome into John Gursky Stadium here for another season of USL PDL action here with Reading United AC. Again, I'm Chris Mackowiak, alongside me, Noah Pegler, back with you for another season of Reading United Soccer. They have their home opener here today after 2 wins on the road, coming in prime fashion to 2 clean sheets and 4 goals total. Noah, they're coming in pretty strong here against an FA Euro team that finds themselves at the bottom of the table.
No, yeah, Reading United just ready to play this home opener, and after playing 2 home games for the U.S. Open Cup, they are ready to play for this home crowd and hope to get a W and another clean sheet for the goalie today.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. 2 tough U.S. Open Cup matches that they faced overall. They got the win in the first one, but not the second one. Both of them went to PKs overall. Richmond ended up getting the upper hand of Reading United. They are a USL team, so definitely you can understand that. But this Reading United team, pretty deep overall. If you've been familiar with the team these past few years, they actually start some of their prime names on the bench here today. Lamine Conte and also Aaron Malloy, even Zach Zandy, starting on the bench here today, but maybe some prime depth for that second half.
Yeah, and those who are starting today get a good chance to show off, to see if they want a starting spot. And then another name, Kieran Roberts, in those U.S. Open Cup games, he was a real threat for Reading United, trying to score goals. Scored a goal in that game against Christos FC. So we'll see what Reading United could do today.
Yeah, they might have lost a player like Hugo Del Hamel from last season's team that was pretty strong, got into the playoffs, of course. But they do get someone, as you mentioned, Kieran Roberts, back here with the team. Big South attacking player of the year with his Radford University squad. Had a goal in that first U.S. Open Cup match. So someone maybe to watch here today coming off of the bench. For FA Euro, as we'll see with the starting lineups, really comes down to a lot of players dealing with injuries. They're not a very deep squad. They recruit a lot internationally, and a lot of players coming in and out along the way as we get set for the festivities here today. They're just looking for some goals, though. They're 0-3 to start the season. They'll take anything at this point.
No, yeah, and so far, I think they've only scored 2 goals so far, and that one goal scorer is on the field tonight, and Kuzanov on the defense tonight, and so they're just looking to try and get one in the back of the net off of struts.
Yeah, and for FA Euro, arguably one of their top attacking players, Alexis Santa, out here for this game today, listed on the Twitter account earlier this week. So really just trying to get things together on a pretty humid night here in Reading, Pennsylvania. Excuse me, technically West Lawn, Pennsylvania, just outside Reading. But they'll come out here trying to steal 3 points from Reading. And Reading, they're down in the table at the second place, but they're only 3 points behind Long Island Rough Riders, coming over from another division, making the Mid-Atlantic Division even more stacked overall. But they do have a game in hand, so a win tonight, they're tied first.
No, yeah, that would be a definitely good win for Reading United. And the more competition that comes into this division, the more prepared they are to face other divisions. And Reading United, always a good team, always fighting for the top spot and trying to get into the playoffs. And this is where they get it started, right here in this home opener.
Yeah, the 2 road victories coming over Lehigh Valley United back on the 12th and on the 19th at Virginia Hammers, changing their name from Evergreen FC this season. Both 2-0 wins for Reading United. On the bench here today, they do have a familiar face from last season in Ben Lunt, the backup keeper for tonight's festivities. But getting the start will be Bennett Strutz, the native of Leverkusen, Germany, Cumberland player here in America. He actually started both U.S. Open Cup matches, so familiar face out there. Not too familiar, though, from last season's team.
No, yeah, and Strutz, he played really well in those 2 U.S. Open Cup games. And then he ended up going in the penalties, but
yeah,
the last result against Richmond just didn't work their way. But here they are, getting ready for FA Euro.
Almost set for game time here on the field. One key factor in this game, of course, is Corey Bennett, who somehow, someway, every season has a great month in the month of May.
No, yeah, Corey Bennett, always a threat on the field, and they're going to try and look the ball through him.
Yeah, Bennett had his first goal in the PDL season against Virginia Hammers in the win a week ago. And we're underway here with FA Euro getting the opening touches here in Gursky Stadium in West Lawn, Pennsylvania. There's, of course, a matchup in the Mid-Atlantic Division of the Eastern Conference. Latest power rankings from the USL PDL put Reading United at the top of the Eastern Conference, so we'll see truly how deep that team is as we get deeper into this season. They'll start early from the back. Couple players getting their first starts of the season here for Reading United. Stephen James out there along with Oscar Ramsey for Reading United as this ball bounces back to James as if on cue. And Mokandi back to him. James, a native of Sussex, England, goes to West Virginia University, made 19 starts for the Mountaineers this past season. Oscar Ramsey spent time with Hofstra, but native of New Zealand, coming all the way out here to Reading, Pennsylvania. Up the field early on for a brief chance, but it's going to fall right to the keeper for FA Euro, Oliver Foss Hansen, former Dayton player. Headed away, but it'll fall back to the Campbells. Up ahead, and that's one fun thing about this Reading United team. Brothers on the field here, and Rob and Will Campbell, number 5 and 12. Reading United looking for the first attack of the game. We have 14 shots this season, as that's hit out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the home side.
Yeah, Reading United, they could always find opportunities by going up to the field to the end line, and they try to cross it in, but they need to finish. That is one thing they're struggling. Many opportunities, they just need to finish.
A lot of speed on the flanks, and one player looking to finish here today just had it, Bennett. There's Mo Conde. He definitely has the speed. Spent some time at the wingback spot in last season's campaign, but gets to start at left wing position here today. First foul called of today's action will go the way of FA Euro New York. Team that likes to recruit internationally. Headed back down. There's Conde making the move to FIU this past season. And they'll work it back through the back. FA Euro, as we were talking about early on, only 2 goals scored this season, one in their opener against Ocean City and another against New York Red Bulls. Zart knocks that over. Hit back by Burkhardt, and he'll give it back to the defense here. Crutzen keeps that just in play with the header. Conde back through. And we'll knock it back over to the keeper, Bennett Strutz. Burkhardt up the field, the Seton Hall University player. Desart. Long ball here. Here's Conde. He can move up the field well on the wings. Out of play, and it'll go back to FA Euro. That's how both teams feeling things out. FA Euro working a little bit high press here, and I guess Reading United trying to work from the back early on.
No, yeah, that's one thing that Reading United always tries to do. They try to work out from the back and try to get it through with the passes. Malloy usually is on the field and making passes, but tonight they'll have to go through somebody else, possibly Desart or Burkhardt.
Yeah, Malloy definitely the field general out there, for the most part for Reading United, featuring at Penn State this past season. Ball over the top. There's Conde. He'll keep this one in. Deflected, and it will go back to FA Euro. Alex McCann in his first season at the helm for Reading United AAC, previously the assistant the last 2 seasons. Also spent 3 seasons as the assistant at Kaiser University. Actually played for Reading United back in 2012. Taking over for Stephen Hogan. Bit of a slip there, and that will allow Will Campbell in the end to get back to it. North Carolina Tar Heel. Sixth minute of action here between Reading United AC and FA Euro New York. Beautiful night here for soccer. The sun begins to set, dampening that heat a bit with all the moisture in the air. Marvin's had that initially and sent up first offsides of the night, as that'll be called in the end against Galena. Driven down, but well out of play. They keep trying to work that left pocket here on the field, but can't find it. It keeps going out of play.
Yeah, they're trying to kick it up towards this left side and trying to get it up the field. But right now, what they need to do is find somebody in the middle and pass through the lanes and then finally get to the end line.
Here's Gilly Wasso, one of the top players at Elizabethtown College in NCAA Division III. Gets it over there, contact by Conde, and it's out of play off of FA Euro. Del Curra wanted a call there, won't get it in the end as Reading United continues their attack. Conde. We'll go back around some space here coming about for the home side. But that pass going well off the mark from Desart, and it will go back to FA Euro. Another foul called there, and it will move up the field with New York side. Brought down by Marvin's. Sent it across, but coming right back there is Rob Campbell. Or his brother Will. And they'll move it around the sides here with Stephen James. You know, another player that doesn't get a lot of attention here, enough attention, Lamine Conte. He's also on the bench here today, maybe an off day for him. He's really been the stalwart of that defense this past season for sure.
No, yeah, but as we mentioned earlier, with these new guys on the field, Stephen James, this is their opportunity to make their mark in the PDL. So we'll keep an eye on them.
Right there, a bit of poor pass there. And FA Euro back the other way. Burkhardt, some room to work. He'll knock it over to Wasso. Chipped ahead over to Conde. He settles it. Some pressure, though. He has to give it back to Wasso. Some good give-and-go action. Back over to Conde, but knocked away. A sharp challenge there coming from FA Euro's Bolotov. Knocked away out of play, and back to FA Euro. Ninth minute of action here in Gursky Stadium in West Lawn, Pennsylvania, just outside Reading, PA. And then they'll work it over to the far side. FA Euro sitting the bottom of the table so far here in the Mid-Atlantic Division. 0-3 overall. LVU just above them at 0-2. Delcura cutting inside. He'll try the other side. Rob Campbell there defending. Sent in, bit of a high cross, trying to find Delcura again. They'll just play catch to the other side. Bit of a bicycle kick the other way. Falling there to Burkhardt, he heads it on, but he'll stay with FA Euro. Long shot coming, at least making Struts think about it, but instead it will sail over the crossbar. But I guess that will register as the first shot of today's action.
Yeah, FA Euro still trying to find another goal so they can put it in the back of the net. Trying to test Struts there, just over the net.
German looking up the field, lining up the goal kick. Knock it down, stays just barely in play. Rob Campbell up the field, but he gives it away right there. A chance here for FA Euro. Karembiga got the interception initially, but gave it away there. James back over to the other side, where Will Campbell will take it on. Over to James, and holds up enough there on the one hop to keep it in play. Back to Struts working out of the back. Reading United, plenty of possession in this game so far, not able to make any chances, really.
But this is how they play their game. They control the possession, and they just need to try to find the right through balls, and then eventually finish.
James looking up the field. Thought he had a teammate open. Says right back to FA Euro. A ball fall. Rob Campbell coming up from the right back spot. Bring it down. Referee, no whistle there. Desart up ahead. Gilly Wasso cuts inside. Looking up the field. Give and go there with Bennett. Loses it there on the challenge there. Late slide from Wasso. They'll keep the ball moving ahead. Nice tackle there in combo coming from Desart. And they'll knock it right back to Struts to get it out of harm's way. Work it out of the back once again. Reading United really trying to work the combo play on the offensive end. Nothing coming so far. Conde. It's back here. Crutzen up ahead. Run by Burkhardt. Pass was a bit behind Conde there. He had to come back to it. Ramsey loses it there. Here come FA Euro. Almost a beautiful through ball. Might have been offsides there, but even better stop by James there just to kill the playoff. 13th minute of action here in Gursky Stadium. 0-0 between Reading United AC and FA Euro New York. Bit behind Rob Campbell, comes back to it, over to Will. Both those Campbell brothers playing in the Union Academy. Down the field, headed back down for FA Euro. And one thing for sure, the FA Euro is doing really well. Anytime Reading United's in possession of the ball, dropping back to a back five there, and it's causing that combo play really to break down.
Hey, they're just trying to stop anything that comes their way. And right now, Reading's just got to figure out how to get around it.
James looking up the field. Finds Crutzen, but will get it right back. Ball over the top. Conde's going to chase after this one. This will be near the corner flag, and he'll keep it in play. 1v1 action for the FIU player. Crutzen joining in on the action. Something brewing here for Reading, and killed off right there by FA Euro. Desard trying to keep it alive, but he slips there, and here comes the away side. James, a sliding challenge, a bit high there on the cleats, but no call from the referee. Player still down for FA Euro. Alessio Galena, attacking midfielder here for FA Euro. Heavy challenge there coming from James. Welcome to the PDL, I guess, to him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he got clear ball on that one, but FA Euro, he just, yeah, got the full blow on that tackle, and now he's down.
A bit of a water break here for both sides. And the humidity as we're into the 15th minute of action. Nice crowd out here tonight. On a spring Saturday night. Galena new to FA Euro New York this season. He's played in all three matches so far this season. 1 yellow card in 196 minutes.
Take a chance with crossbar and win a Reading United prize pack.
Reading United again, 6 points on the table, 2-0 so far this season. 2 wins coming on the road against Lehigh Valley United, right down US 22 and 222. And then 2-0 win against Virginia Hammers down in Northern Virginia. Walking up the field now here, gingerly, is Galena, 20 midfielder. As the referee will call the players back out onto the field. It'll be Reading United possession, I believe.
Also, make sure you make your way down to the merchandise and concession stands. Merchandise has new merch in for the 2018 season.
And it will start with Struts there, back in his goal. Right there, about 1.5 minutes there off the clock. Into the 17th minute here of action. And Galena has made his way back on the field, so he'll have to be called off here. Worth a try, I guess. And Reading will start with possession. They'll let Galena back out onto the field here. Brief limp, but he's ready to go. Still 0-0 here. Gursky Stadium, home opener here for Reading United AC. Desart here, open in the field. He has some pressure from behind. Over to Ramsey, and he'll knock it back over to Crutzen. Conde. Ramsey. Up ahead, pushing the back to Bennett. That's going to give him some room to run, but cleared away. It's a bit of a chip. Coming in, a nice move by Maritzson.
Good opportunity there for Reading United. Bennett right there in the middle, just found open space, but just lost control of the ball and gave it right back to FA Euro.
Amazingly, it's been all Reading United possession, but we're in the 18th minute. They haven't gotten a shot off yet.
Yeah, they're still trying to find their way, just trying to get it up to into the box, and they just can't find anything.
So far this season, FA Euro has given up 6 goals. They have a -4 goal differential. Doing something well here against Reading United here tonight. Conde trying to clear up the field. It falls right there to Del Cura. Still back up into the air. Bennett chasing there, and they'll work it all the way back to Hansen. So the high press coming from FA Euro, but it's back to Struts. And already, FA Euro might be lining up to make a substitution. Looks like it's going to be number 12, Kwam Salami, who they just signed this week. Ball up the field, falls through there, but no Reading players in the area. But enough, maybe at least, to force Kusanov to knock it out of play there for the throw-in. And maybe a player down on the far side. We'll see. It does look like it's Galena, and that injury may be nagging him still a bit. Yeah, still has that limp going on. Maybe warranting Salami to come in.
Substitution for FA Euro, exiting the game number 20, Alessio Galena, entering in his place, Kwam Salami.
Kwam Salami, the Flagler University player, made 8 starts last season in collegiate play. St. Petersburg, Florida native, so I'm sure he's used to this moisture in the air.
Yeah, he's ready to play, and FA Euro right now just hope that Galena doesn't have too much of a serious injury, but clearly he's not good enough to go for the rest of these 70 minutes.
It's unfortunate for Galena, his night's done early.
Yeah.
20th minute of action here from that challenge from James, a tough one he went down on. Up the field and corralled there by Will Campbell. Chance here maybe for FA Euro, driving in, putting it towards frame, but well off out of play. The chance coming in the end from number 11, Karambega.
Yeah, good opportunity there for FA Euro. They're finding the shots. They just need to get them on goal and just get them more on goal.
Everything's going the way for now. They're not always in possession, but that counterattack is always something special that they have. They had plenty of forwards last season. Alexis Santa obviously out here today as that ball was knocked down. FA Euro back up the field to Desart right there. But Charlie Ladula, another player that added some depth there, but departed for another PDL team this season. Ball out of play. It's back to FA Euro.
Right now, I think FA Euro's plan is to score a quick goal and then just park the bus. Just defend anything that comes their way from Reading United.
It seems that way as they might have some open space here on the near side. They didn't see it coming as working through the far side. 22nd minute of action here in Gursky Stadium in West Lawn, Pennsylvania. Mid-Atlantic Division battle between Reading United AC and FA Euro New York. Teams in opposite ends of the table. First corner of the match will come for FA Euro here as that's forced out of play by Crutzen. So far this season for FA Euro, that their 5th corner overall. They only average about 1 a game. Maybe something brewing here for the away side. Kusanov will head over and take it. Chance coming, fisted away by Struts there as it fell over the initial wall. FA Euro keeping up the pressure, chipped over to the near side, Kusanov there. Drives in, brought down, Chance, but getting under it in the end is Beckles. So 3 shots so far here tonight for FA Euro. None for Reading United, but possession heavily going the way of the home side. Brought down by Rob Campbell. Crutzen had some room up the field. James didn't like the angle, so brought it the short route, threw ball up, Burkhart there, and they force it out of play from Karembega. Brought down by Ramsey. Burkhart towards the center of the field. Desart has some help from Rob Campbell if he can get it over there, but he's cut down quickly. Will Campbell will help it over to Rob on the far side. Campbell cuts inside. Ramsey stepping back up. Desart to his left. He'll scoop it ahead, but Bennett couldn't make the run there. Thought he was offsides. Chested down. Desart there and squeaks it all the way back to Struts. .24th minute of action. Up ahead, falls to the feet of Wasso. He cuts inside, looking for some help, but no one there, and he mistouches a move. Chance coming, and Ramsey only getting that good for a field goal as that sails over the crossbar.
Yeah, on that one, Ramsey tried to channel something of Aaron Malloy, who is known for those deep shots.
Well, we had, what, 2 of them last year?
Yeah. Malloy known for those shots, and then if he could just get his head over the ball and right on goal, that could be a deadly shot right there for Reading United.
Oscar Ramsey taking the chance there. Native of Auckland, New Zealand, getting his first start here for Reading United here today. FAO trying to work it back up to the field with some small passing. Somehow Wasso keeps that in play with one touch of the foot. Up ahead, Bennett trying to track back to it. Conde will cut inside. He gets possession. Up ahead to Wasso, trying to get in the way of that clearance, but it falls to FAO. Marvin's over near side. Boltov gets his pass intercepted by his opposite number, Rob. Rob Campbell. Move it back over, and they'll work it all the way back to Struts. James Crutzen. Something brewing. Conde's up ahead. He'll go the short route. Now over to Conde from Burkhart. Going for the cross. The foot of Fala. He'll retreat there and get it. Moving up the field, and once again they put out another Reading United attack.
Yeah, Reading just trying to find something through Conde, and right now he keeps getting beaten by the defender.
As simple as just winning the one-on-one battles at this point. Ball over the top. Nice run being had, but cleared in the end by Crutzen, and he made sure that got out of here. Marvin's over there. Trying to bring it down. Some shoving there. Burkhart in the area for Reading United. Conde. Up the field, and that'll trickle out of play just at midfield. Ramsey couldn't get after it. Moritzen letting it go out of play. Plenty of numbers continue to be back for FAO. They're not committing too much to the offensive attack early in this game. That one chipped away. On deflection will stay with FAO. This is the first of 2 straight home games for Reading United. They also host the New York Red Bulls under-23 squad next Saturday, so we'll be back with you for that one. A huge matchup, of course. The defending division champions, Red Bulls, looking to get back there again against a tough litany of Nor'easters and Rough Riders, of course.
Yeah, the New York Red Bulls, U23, always competitors in this division. Them and Ocean City are rivals, so those are games to watch.
You always enjoy the back-to-back affairs of the Ocean City games. This year's June 16th, June 20th, the 16th match happening here, of course, in Gursky Stadium. Conde. And right through the legs of Oscar Ramsey. Crutzen there taking a bit of a fall as Marvin strode right through using his big frame. 28th minute of action, still 0-0 here in Gursky Stadium. FAO in New York, taking the trip from Brooklyn, New York, out here to West Lawn, Pennsylvania. Falls to Hansen, and he'll move it up the field. 2 runners up ahead for FA Euro. In the end, Crutzen gets in there enough, and a foul called in the end against Karembiga. James will look to quickly take it and now slows it up. Crutzen. It's back to James. Will Campbell. Had Rob making a run in front of him. He'll put it over the top here. Oscar Ramsey going after it. It's going to fall there. Foss Hansen in the area, embodied well by the FA Euro players.
Redding right there trying to find an opportunity through Ramsey. Just a little too far for him. And still unable to work for Reading United tonight.
Again, just 1 shot so far in this game, and from far out too, about 30 yards. Marvins brings that down, knocked away by Conde, and actually takes a deflection there off of Del Curra. Wasso, through ball up ahead. Bennett makes the run, but he's offsides. First offsides in the game against Reading United, but that's the kind of combo you want with Bennett at the top of your formation.
No, yeah, Bennett at the top is very dangerous. They just need to find the right opportunity, and then he just needs to get the shot on goal.
So here in the 31st minute, about 15 left here in the first half. Still 0-0 between these two sides. A stout FA Euro defense here tonight, despite going 0-3 so far this season. Headed down, James moves it up ahead. Desart. Cut it back over to Crutzen, the left back. Crutzen, a top 10 prospect here in the latest prospect rankings of the PDL. The Belgian getting some more playing time here for Reading United. Get over to Will Campbell, now to Rob Campbell. Finding some room, Wasso looking to make a run there. Brief gap, but Rob Campbell doesn't like the angle. It's over to Bennett. Knocks it over. Ramsey couldn't find an edge on it. And the free kick awarded to FA Euro in the end. Headed away there in the end, and it will stay with FA Euro. Dangerous territory here in the final third. Del Curra will take the throw in. Get deep into the box. Headed down. Chance. Karambega there. Deflected away. It's James on the last second there. Struts would have probably had it anyway, but still for safekeeping. It's the second corner of the match for FA Euro.
Yeah, close chance right there for FA Euro. And thankfully that kick went right out of bounds and not into the goal around Struts.
Sergei Bolotov again on the end of this corner kick. Low one here near post. Again, it's James driving it out of there. Deflected away. Del Curra there for FA Euro. Brought down on the far side. Again, another chance into the box, but right into the arms of Struts. Here in the 33rd minute of action, 0-0. Some transition opportunity here for the home side, Reading United. Corey Bennett sprinting down the left side. He has Wasso ahead of him towards the box. Gets a deflection. First corner kick of the match coming for Reading United. Now potentially the best chance of the match so far for Reading United.
A quality education is now closer to home. Introducing accelerated 8-week teaching courses at Reading Area Community College's City Spring location. Visit rec.edu/safety.
We'll be Burkhart on the end of this one, looking to put it in the box. Sent in. Cleared away. Desart on the end of it. He'll have to give it back over to Rob Campbell. Get some opportunity in the area. There's Wasso. Keeps it. Sent over. Rob Campbell continues his run. He's in the box, looking for a chance. Put across, but deflected over the top. Wasso was there with the chance, but the best one so far of the match.
That was a good opportunity right there for Reading United. Just right passes. They just are still struggling to finish.
Wasso already has 1 goal this season in PDL action, 5 shots in 146 minutes. Doesn't play Division I soccer, but at the Division III level, one of the top offensive players in the country. Scooped over here. Del Curra will be under it. About 10 or 11 minutes left here in the first half. 0-0 between these two sides. And on the sidelines, Coach McCann has an arm around Lamine Conte, so either we're going to see him in the next few minutes or when we come back in the second half, and it looks like he will be subbed in shortly, kind of the general of the back line this past season in 2017.
Yeah, he's going to make his presence felt, and hopefully that will help Reading United either on the defense or eventually score a goal.
Corey Bennett, meanwhile, trying to have his say. The far shot there deflected away off the body of Fala. Stays in. Wasso on it. Looking for the angle. Sends it in. Headed back away by F.A. Euro. Falls to Desart, but doesn't see F.A. Euro on the left side, and they'll get it back. Bennett wanted it all there in the 3v2, but in the end, couldn't find much. McGlynn looking downfield. Ball over the top, but well off sides is Karembiga. As we'll have that substitution now. And it will be Stephen James, his night done pretty early in his first night of Reading United soccer. The senior defender from West Virginia University putting in a good shift with a sharp challenge early on in this match. And in the 36th minute, he'll be off for Lamine Conte.
Yeah, James did pretty well for his first start, and we'll see where he goes from there.
Lamine Conte, number 44 PDL prospect overall, was NAIA second team All-American last season, and of course number 1 of multiple players on this team from the Philadelphia Union Academy. Now he's playing at Louisville next season, announced as one of their new players for the upcoming campaign, so he's making the move over to the D1 level in the ACC. Wasso there, getting some room. Rob Campbell to his right. Nice through ball. A chance here towards the box. Across there, deflection. But poor execution there on the runs as Bennett got caught up with the double team on him.
Close chance right there for Reading United. Campbell right into the box and just a good through ball through the FA Euro defender, and then just nobody was in the middle and couldn't find anyone.
Karembiga stays on his feet, but the foul going to go against FA Euro. Reading United gets the free kick. That's a good point, Noah. They're finding a lot of chances just from Wasso and Campbell on the far side there towards the corner flag.
Yeah, they're finding them on both sides. They just can't get anything into the middle, find anyone in the middle, and they just can't get anything on goal.
Here's Conte, his first touches of the match here, coming in at one of the center back spots. He'll be alongside Will Campbell out there, Rob Campbell up the field. Wasso is wide open, but making a spin move there as he lost control of the ball. There's Gilly Wasso. Across, Desart making a run to the box. He left it there. He thought Oscar Ramsey made the run behind him, but Ramsey a good 20 yards down the field still.
Yeah, a bit of lack of communication on that last one. But that would have been cool if that happened.
Would have been a beautiful one, maybe up there for PDL goal of the week if it ended up going in. But in the end, Reading United regrouping here at midfield as Crutzen gets it over to Conde. 39th minute of action here at Gursky Stadium, West Lawn, Pennsylvania. Still 0-0 between FA Euro New York and Reading United AC. Ball over the top. Marvin's there, can't bring it down. Now Reading United back from the back. Bennett muscled there by Fala, brought down, and then it'll be the foul against the Reading United forward. So the referee comes in to quell anything going on. FA or a free kick. And if you're the away side here, pretty content with this first half. Did your job on defense, and as you mentioned, kind of just looking for that one goal and sitting back.
No, yeah, they've had plenty of opportunities, but whether it's a deflection or just not going on goal, they still haven't been able to find it. But they're still being able to apply pressure when they're able to find it.
Moritzen back over to Foss Hansen, and they'll slow up play. About 6 minutes left here in the first half. Ball over the top. Falls there to Crutzen. Brings it down, taking his time to get it back up the field. Chip under this one. Wasso on the end of it. Moritzen, though, with his height, gets it in the end. And a foul called, dangerous set piece potentially here for FA Euro New York in prime position here. That foul against Conte. Ball over the top there, headed down, a brilliant save by Strutz and guided away to the far side. So close there for FA Euro. Reading United looked for the offsides there. No one went and ended up biting them in the end.
Yeah, they got away with that one. Very close.
Headed back. Still with FA Euro. Conte brings it down. Now Marvin's over. Karambega again to the right side. Can't find the target. And FA Euro, not so much possession, but getting plenty of chances in this first half.
Yeah, on that last one, FA Euro right there, just couldn't get a head on it. And then another chance and another missed shot. FA Euro is very close to getting that opening goal.
42nd minute, just about 4 minutes left, pending stoppage time, too. Conte up the field. Reading United still looking for at least something to give them some momentum headed into the second half. Also, a bit of a shove there in the back, and up the field the ball goes. Burkhart settles it for Rob Campbell. Back over to Conte. And Reading United here working with about half the field as they move their defensive line up to the 40-yard line here on the football field. Ramsey. Chipped ahead, but some more miscommunication as Crutzen. I realized Ramsey was making that run inside and gives the ball away. Desart there, a nice challenge. Getting the interception. Ramsey chips it over to Wasso, but not there as he sends it back to Conte, and he'll have to retreat to get it back. Chip back. Crutzen settles it. Ramsey back around. Here's Will Campbell. Campbell looking up the field over the top. They're headed by Del Cura. Out of play. It stays with Reading United in the final third now. 43rd minute. Crutzen settles it. Ramsey doesn't go after it. It's F.A. Euro. Send that down the field. Struts. Up to Will Campbell. Ramsey making a run here down the field. They're going to try it out. Meritzen all over it as Ramsey's still trying to get to it. F.A. Euro finding some good combo play. Marvins. Haitian gives it back and now powered downfield. The run coming in from Karembega, but settled in by Struts. 44th minute, still 0-0. Settled up the field, but again, Ramsey putting in a spot no one is. And Conde and Crutzen stuck looking at the ball as it goes out of the sideline. Ball to play, and it will go back to Reading United. So about 45 seconds here until we hit the 45th minute mark. Wasso up the field. Nice footwork over to Burkhart. Trying to get it back to Wasso, but again, pass a bit too short. We'll see how much stoppage time, if any, we do get in the next few moments. Ball over the top. Settled down. Fala couldn't keep it. Conde now. Looking for some help, but no one making a run. Ramsey settles it. And he'll work it back through to Crutzen. Just 1 minute of stoppage coming here for chance here on the frame. And was that a goal? And they're going to say a goal kick in the end. Apparently it hit the goalpost maybe above the goal and out of play. What a chance there for Bennett out of nowhere, sprinting up the sidelines and then right there in front of the goal.
That was a very close chance there. Yeah, when he hit it, it went over the soccer goal crossbar and hit the football crossbar, and that's why they called it out of play.
Well, right there, the best chance so far in this game for Reading United as Will Campbell has to muscle away. F.A. Euro. Conte back up the field. Still in stoppage time here, and maybe enough time for just another chance here for Reading United. Ritson under this one. And that enough hang time to call for the whistle here at the end of the first half. 0-0 here as F.A. Euro New York comes into town looking for their first point of the season here in Mid-Atlantic Division play of the PDL. We'll be back with you for the second half in just a few minutes here with Reading United AC.
Hang out there.
so far. No, not many chances overall. FA Euro getting quite a few chances overall with their transition attack. But 0-0 on the board so far. But we did see some shining moments from Reading towards the end of that first half.
No, yeah, Reading just trying to find that goal before the first half ended, and they just couldn't find anything. They were getting the final touches in the box. They just need to get him on goal. And in FA Euro, they were finding opportunities of their own. So at some point, something's got to give, and one goal is going to go in, but it just depends on who it is. No, yeah, definitely. The passing right now through the middle is one thing that they're lacking, and it's a big part of this offense. And right now, they've gotten it to the final third. They just haven't been able to get the good opportunities, and also the build-up to get to those opportunities is very slow. And so we'll see if there's any substitutions that McCann makes, and we'll see where it goes from there. No, yeah, just stopping anything that comes their way. I mean, Conde just couldn't find anything on the outside, and the defense is just holding up. And they're getting their opportunities in the offensive third, but they've just been very close, and like Reading, have not been able to land their opportunities or keep their shots on goal.
Substitutions at the half for Reading United. Entering the game, number 6, Aaron Malloy, and number 8, Zach Bailey. And number 14, Joey Brooks, and number 2, Spencer Brookhart.
And Brookhart will come off, so that bring on 2 key pieces in the midfield. And what's fun about that kind of Philly area soccer members too, away from Reading United, Villanova is where Zandy plays his soccer. Aaron Malloy recently joined Penn State. He was the PDL Young Player of the Year, number 4 prospect in the PDL in the latest prospect rankings. So 2 midfielders that could be game changers in this one. No, you joked about that shot from 30 yards out. That's one Malloy can actually hit. That's in his arsenal.
No, yeah, Malloy is definitely known for their shots, so we'll look for that coming into the second half. But the passing should be better going into this now that Zandy and Malloy are now on the field. So expect something out of this. No, yeah, very early on in the second half. Wasso just trying to get around the defender. The defender takes him down, and now an early opportunity for Reading. Yeah, that was a good cross there. Just too far for Reading, but at least they got a corner out of that one.
Sponsored by 4BGS. 4BGS is a customer-centered technology consulting organization dedicated to transforming IT experiences and delivering value to clients.
No, just very close. Just couldn't get into the back of the net. No, yeah, that was a close opportunity for FA Euro. Just a little offsides or just took a step too early. But that would have been a great opportunity for them. FA Euro fighting their opportunities. They just need to time their runs more correctly.
Free kick coming for FA Euro, falls in there, knocked away by Reading United, out of play, and FA Euro will have another throw-in. 52nd minute of action. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. Some audio. Be 0-0 here. FA Euro still pitching the shutout here on the road against Reading United AC. Malloy loses it there. Rob Campbell on the near side. Bennett trying to make a run up ahead. Wasso fighting in there. Stolen away by Buenas. Down the field through all the way to Malloy, so Reading United will get it back. Ramsey back over, but misplayed ball there by Will Campbell, and that goes out of play. He was targeting Rob Campbell. Goes back to FA Euro. Brilliant chances the first few minutes of this second half for Reading United, but since then, struggling here to get up the field with the ball, and as FA Euro continues to move down the field. Karambega trying to get down the field, but knocked out of play by Crutzen. Throw-in for the away side. Ball sent in, headed up by Marvin, still across, but luckily no one there for FA Euro as Rob Campbell move up the field.
Very close for FA Euro, just trying to find those opportunities and just haven't been able to put one to the back of the net.
There's still another chance there, and Marvin's someone that, with that big frame, able to get some room to battle in there. '55th minute here in Gursky Stadium, still 0-0. Chances going the way of Reading United in the second half. They subbed on both Malloy and Zach Zandy into the midfield. Chance coming from far out, knocked down in the end by Hansen. And FA Euro back the other way, but a brilliant power on that. Marvin's trying to hold it up. He gets it through. Will it stay in play? It does, but he doesn't have much help in the box yet. Stays up there, gets under this one, and will sail over everyone and out of play for the goal kick.
That was a good shot by Ramsey, just right at the goalie. If he could get that around the goalie to the side, that would have gone in.
Well, that's the thing. If it's anywhere else there with that power, it's probably going in for a goal. But still a good save sticking in there for Foss Hansen. Past Ramsey, but over to Wasso. Overlapping him is Rob Campbell. Cuts inside, avoids the challenge. Conde lining up for Malloy, who's going to put it through the uprights and well over the mark. And we joked about it earlier, but right there going for the same exact spot, but couldn't hit it.
Yeah, that's Malloy's special gift, being able to take long shots from outside the box. He just took a little too much power on that one, but that just shows what Malloy can do on the field.
Yeah, he just couldn't keep that one down. As we're into the 56th minute here of action, still 0-0. Headed down by Conde, over to Bennett. Kept away from Conde, out of play. And it will be a throw-in for Reading United AC. Crutzer will take it, short of the mark it went out. Conte over to Will Campbell. Up ahead. And cleared back. Probably going to go out of play, and it does here as Malloy guides it. Intercepted there, but it falls right to Zach Zandy. He has a run coming on his right from Wasso. Chipped ahead. Wasso making the run on it. He gets to the end of it. Gets a brief touch to it, but Foss Hansen off his line and makes the stop.
Yeah, if Hansen didn't come out on that one, Wasso could have gotten the foot on that one, but that was another close chance for Reading United.
Falls there. The whistle blows in the end after the challenge, and it will go the way of Reading United AC. Lamont Conte on the far side will give it over to Malloy to get it restarted. Zandy. Over to Rob Campbell, now playing at Delaware. Malloy surveying the field. He's going to send this one deep. Finds Mo Conde. Conde, some room here, sneaks it through. Ramsey staying with it, but had to cut it back. Crutzen. Back over to Ramsey. Through to Conde, but Ramsey was cutting in there. Conde missed the pass to him. Knocked out of play on the deflection from Conde, and it's a throw-in for FA Euro. Once again, things brewing for Reading United, but not able to connect there in the final third.
Both teams are finding their opportunities, and they just can't seem to finish on anything. At this point, whoever scores the goal could possibly win this game.
Yeah, and watching this entire game, it's brewing into one of those 1-0 affairs down to the end. Chipped ahead. Rob Campbell, some room to run in front of him. He'll pass it up ahead. Wasso's going to get to the end of this, and he keeps it in play. Right on the end line, but Fala, great defense, moves it downfield. Campbell. Malloy. Now Rob Campbell. Ramsey. Ramsey wanted that one back, but Rob Campbell going the other way to his brother Will. Malloy. Zandy. Oh, nice footwork there from Bennett. Northeastern University forward. Conte moving up the field, leaving one defender back for Reading United. Malloy now. Ahead. Turning around to Zandy. He's in the box. A chance there. Puts it across the frame of goal, but just wide.
Another close shot there for Reading. Just good through ball. And Zandy had it. Just went, tried to get a shot on goal, but the defender was right there. Couldn't get anything.
Substitution for Reading United. Very close game. Number 11, Mo Conde.
Mo Conde's night is done.
Entering into play, taking the Reading United debut, number 17,
Khalil El Medkar coming on for Reading United, and in a wing position here, the University of Kentucky player getting his first appearance here for Reading United AC. Played in 18 games for the Wildcats, but a native of Middletown, Delaware. Zandy. Ball sent in. Bennett's there on the end, but Fowler gets to it first. Battle for it still in play. And cleared up ahead by Murtson. 62nd minute of action, still 0-0 here at Gursky Stadium between Reading United AC and the visiting FA Euro New York. A hard challenge there as the ball came into the box. Player down for FA Euro.
Yeah, it looks like Bennett tried to use his foot on that last one, but it looks like he caught a FA Euro player hit him in the body somewhere, and now he's done.
Looks like a substitution is lining up for FA Euro New York. Victor Heredia
Getting set to come in. FA Euro was awarded the free kick. And looks like he'll be good to go, still on the field. And the free kick will be taken by the goalkeeper, Foss Hansen. Quickly down the field, here comes Reading United. Medkar. Up ahead, sneaks it through, Foss Hansen slides in off his line and gets it back for FA Euro. Malloy, near side now, Will Campbell. Rob Campbell. Wasso. Threw ball up ahead, but couldn't find his teammate Zandy. Malloy brings it down. Grutson back over to Conte. Will Campbell under this one, run coming on. Medkar couldn't get there in time. Out of play for a goal kick. 64th minute, still 0-0. We'll have a sub coming on for FA Euro New York. And it will be Victor Heredia. He comes on in the place of Karim Bega, who obviously has had a lot of chances here tonight with his speed on the wings.
Yeah, FA Euro making that substitution, trying to find a spark in the offense. Just trying to get something on goal as we got come down to these final 5 minutes.
And we've hit the point where they could plausibly steal 3 points here on the road, get their first win of the season.
Yeah, just trying to find that right opportunity, and that's what they're doing by subbing it forward.
Ramsey over to Malloy. Far side now. Wasso. Rob Campbell making a run to the right side. He's still on side. Wasso takes it back as he's covered. On the far side now. Zandy. Cuts in to the end line. Puts it across the frame and tipped in there. And Zandy put it on frame, but that might be an own goal. And Reading United is on the board here in the 66th minute, 1-0.
Yeah, there's that break, make it or break goal, and Zandy got it off of the deflection. Good line, and just takes the right touch off of somebody. And that can definitely make a difference here in this game.
Well, either way, that might have been a goal. Bennett was waiting on the other side. Good vision from Zandy at the end of the day.
With Zandy making that play, that just goes to show how important these substitutions are. With Zandy and the forward that just came on for FA Euro, those substitutions are key.
Zandy and Malloy coming on at half for Coach McCann and Reading United AC in it, paving the way so far. They're still working the clean sheet, and they get their first goal here in the 66th minute. A lot of soccer obviously to be played in this one, but a big moment here for Reading United AC here at home with a strong defense behind them.
A substitution for FA Euro exiting the game, number 11, Jake Carabeo, entering in his place, number 9, Victor Heredia. Substitution back in the 64th minute.
Headed back over to Struts, and he'll keep it from the back. As mentioned earlier, Reading United here, two 2-0 wins here to start PDL play here in the 2018 season, both on the road at Lehigh Valley United in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and at Virginia hammers as that ball is sailed over the top, out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for FA Euro New York. Substitution coming in for FA Euro, and it'll be number 13, the forward Adam Marku.
Substitution for FA Euro entering the game, number 13, Adam Marku. Exiting the game, number 12,
Kwam Salami, who actually came on into the game as a substitute in about 20th minute, I believe. When he had that injury early on from the James slide tackle. Now his night's done. Both teams making their changes. Medhar back to Zandy. Up the field comes Crutzen. Rob Campbell on the near side. Across the end line, out of play, and a goal kick coming for FA Euro New York as they saved off that. Again, 1-0 here on the goal from Zandy, but might be ruled an own goal off of FA Euro player. Headed back over, Conte chests it down. Knocked back, FA Euro now. Still looking for their first point of the season, 3 losses to this point. It's been quite a gauntlet to start the season for them. Arguably the top 4 teams here in the Mid-Atlantic Division. Ocean City, New York Red Bulls, Long Island Rough Riders, and now, of course, Reading United. They find themselves down 1-0. Buenas sends it over the top and right to the feet of Struts in the end. Of course, here in the 70th minute, Reading United content here to burn some time off the clock, slow down the pace of the game. Throw will be coming from Fala, moving well up the field here as they put some pressure on the Reading United defense. Over the top here, knocked down. Ball sent through. The race is on for it. Cut down by Maritzen. Back over the top, no one there making the run, but it will fall to Marvin's. And they're going to bring it back for the previous foul there after advantage was played. And it'll be a free kick here for FA Euro. Player down for Reading United in the meanwhile, away from the play.
Looks like it's Conte.
Yeah. And he'll get some attention from the trainer. As balls in the action comes, but for FA Euro down 1-0 here in the 72nd minute. And there it is. Officially, it will be an own goal there on that lone goal in this game so far, 1-0 Reading United. But here a great chance for FA Euro to at least get some momentum if they can get a good chance here.
Oh yeah, they found plenty of opportunities. They but this one is now really crucial for FA Euro to see if they can find anything.
Conte's still down in a heap. It might be a cramping situation. For Reading United, as we mentioned earlier, First game of a 2-game homestand. They'll face York Red Bulls U23 squad before they go on the road on June 6th against FA Euro, and then again on the 9th against Long Island Rough Riders. Conte helped to his feet, but not good to see him limp a bit there. It looks like he's going to try and stay out there, but he got attention from the trainer, so he'll have to come off briefly. And that a big loss if he can not continue this game, but also on this particular play, your top center back there, and you're facing potentially a looping ball in there.
No, yeah, right now if you're Reading, just clear this ball out so that Conte can hopefully get back on the field.
Sent over, but a low hop there, not much threatening for Struts as he brings that into his grasp. 73rd minute now, 1-0 Reading. Taking their time here as Conte is welcomed back out onto the field with Malloy playing as a center back while he was off. Foss Hansen well off his line, but plays it up ahead to his defense. And over the top again for FA Euro. Back to Struts, and he'll take his time with it. Knocked down by Fala. Out of play. Rolls up the join or die banner, and will be brought back for a Reading United throw-in. Chances in that first half for Reading United, but really the changes on the field coming with the substitutions of Malloy and Zandy. Now really finding those connections to the top forwards out there.
And it really helps getting that goal to finally get finally get that goal. And
'75th minute of action, 1-0 Reading United as Wasso gets it up ahead to Bennett. Coming on the run is El Medkar. Trying to cut to the outside, he does, and shoveled up the field for FA Euro. Through ball up ahead, Marvin's there. Over the top, it'll settle for Heredia. See outside, beautiful footwork. Keeping it away and gets it all the way back to his defense, and they'll work it up the sidelines now. Kusanov. Falls there and knocked all the way back to Foss Hansen. Buenas. Back through the defense. 76th minute here in Gursky Stadium. Player down for Reading United. In a heap there on the challenge.
looks like it's Will Campbell.
Went down immediately there. Not sure if it was a cramp or what. But on the challenge and ball out of play, it will stay in the end with FA Euro. And indeed, it does look like a cramp for now. As both sides take this as a water break a bit here for the teams in the 77th minute. 1-0 Reading United.
And a win here tonight would put Reading even with the Long Island Rough Riders for the top of the Mid-Atlantic Division through 3 matches so far. Both teams entering here tonight, +4 goal differential. And the referee there saying to the Reading United bench that a substitution is warranted. And Coach McCann and the staff didn't have anybody warming up, so I don't know if they were even prepared to make a sub at this moment. It's going to be somewhat cold out there.
Looks like we might see Kieran Roberts.
Which is interesting, so maybe dropping Malloy to the back line in the end, I have to do. And Kieran Roberts, definitely someone that's been impactful in their first few matches as a Reading United player.
No, yeah, definitely a threat. Trying to find opportunities, and he's also a physical player on the field, so he makes a presence when he's on the field.
Yeah, I think all you do really with him is say, okay, we're going to hold the ball up and just pass it around the offensive end, try to burn some time if we can't find the right chance. As Rob Campbell will throw it in to Malloy. As Will Campbell still waits to come in, and he'll be allowed back on here, back up on his feet and jogging along. Down the field here, a nice chance over the top with the lob, but not catching. Struts off his mark. Also making a run here if they can get it downfield. It's over the top. Elizabethtown College player gets there, driving in towards the box, looking for it across, but Bennett wasn't there in time. Here comes L. Bedcar, but couldn't get it before it went out of play, and FA Euro will have the throw-in. 79th minute here in Gursky Stadium. Still 1-0 lead for Reading United on the goal here in the second half. Ruled an own goal on the pass from Zandy. Ball out of play to the coaching staff of Reading United. And they'll make the substitutions on the next pause in action, taking a bit too long for the referees. Wasso splitting the double team, but loses it there to follow. Let's go back to FA Euro. Malloy cuts away. Over the top by Ramsey and brought down in the end by Hansen. Cross here, Heredia finding some space. Back the other way, FA Euro attacking the final third. Put in the air here. A chance there on the far post, but it bounces just wide on a weird hop. Out of play and ruled off of Reading United as it'll be a throw-in for FA Euro. They'll hold on the subs for now.
Substitution for Reading United, exiting the game, number 9, Corey Bennett. Entering into place, number 7.
And Corey Bennett's day is done, as coming in will be Roberts.
And the 6th and final substitution for Reading United, exiting the game, number 5.
Alex Lipinski coming in for Rob Campbell in the end for his cramping there towards the end of the last few possessions of play. Throwing coming for FA Euro just like that. Knocked down over the top through the box and back to Reading United. So both Lipinski and Roberts new to Reading United this season. Some more action here. Through ball did not work there. Figueroa working it from the back. There, back over to Struts, but off the pass out of here after he got the pass. Sends it low there up the field off of Lipinski. Lipinski, Spring Hill College player, had 14 goals and 10 assists in 15 starts in the fall collegiate season. Couldn't keep it in play, and somehow, some way, that's going to turn into an FA Euro corner here in the 83rd minute. They're down 1-0 here on the road. Low one sent in. Crutzen got on it, but only enough to get to the top of the box. Falls again, still briefly cleared. Gilly Wasso brings it down. Cuts to the outside, shoved away. Coach McCann wanted a foul there, no whistle blown. And skirts out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Going to FA Euro. And the referee saying, my bad, and it switched there on the call to Reading United. 84th minute now, up 1-0. Reading United looking to burn out the game. Working towards their third clean sheet out of 3 games this season. Headed back to Fala. And FA Euro New York will work it out of the back here, trying to equalize. Had their chances in the first half, but have not seen nearly as many here in the second half. Sent over the top. Gilly Wasso there making a run. Foss Hansen gets there in time and will throw it right back up the field. Ramsey sticks in there, gets it back to Malloy. And they'll go all the way back to Struts. And actually, Malloy going to turn around. Foss Hansen. Pensky out there pressuring for Reading United. Ball sent up ahead. Under it is Rob Campbell. Heads it up to Gilly. Wasso over to Rob Campbell. Ahead, but back by Moritzen. Malloy has dropped back into his center back role here. Will Campbell coming off the field. Ball falls all the way back to Struts and he'll grab onto it here. In the 86th minute of action, 1-0 Reading United. The own goal by FA Euro still standing there. Cut back away, but they're going to give the foul there to Aaron Malloy and Reading United. It'll be FA Euro with the free kick here, down by 1.
Yeah, on that Malloy, he just gave him a little push off with the arm. So that's why they gave him the foul on that one.
We'll take it quickly. Under this one, but Struts right in there, flies in and grabs onto it. And it'll slow things up here as we tick into the 87th minute. Malloy up ahead. On the run there is Roberts, but he's called the offsides flag. Kusanov. Foul called there as Malloy headed up the field, and it'll be a free kick for FA Euro. Send it through the back line. Follow. Out of play, and the throw-in coming for Red United AC. Back to Struts, 88th minute now. Back all the way. Rob Campbell there trying to corral it. He'll drive it out of play, but a throw-in coming for FA Euro here near the end line, ticking into the 89th minute. Swing and a miss on that. This ball trickled through there. Up in the air. Struts in there, battling for it, and gets it in the end. Here comes Reading United. Ball up ahead. El Medhar trying to keep it in. He does. And lost there on the 1v1 challenge. Robertson getting it back for FA Euro. Ball sneaks through. Cleared back away by Reading United. Malloy now on him. Roberts, some room to run. No speed up the field. Radford University player. Through the challenge there, lining in and through the legs of Foss Hansen. Kieran Roberts gets his first PDL goal after scoring one in the first U.S. Open Cup match. 2-0 Reading United here in the 90th.
Yeah, good goal by Kieran Roberts. Got that one around the goalie. And that just shows his offensive presence.
Took it himself from about the 30-yard line of the football field all the way in. He put on the speed, but his stature, too, could be a key player there.
And that pretty much probably could have ended the game right there. And could have sealed it for the 3 points for Reading United.
So into stoppage time now. Still waiting to see how much time that will be, but still 2-0 Reading United. A big insurance goal there in the final few minutes of play.
There will be a minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time.
4 minutes of stoppage time here for FA Euro. Still trying to get their first point of the season. Right now they would fall to 0-4 to start the 2018 PDL campaign. Falls there to Rob Campbell, who cleared up the field. Usmanov there. Roberts breaking free. Lipinski in the middle of the field. Wasso also making a run. It's 3v2 if he can get around it. Deflection there, still on the run. Ball across, but Wasso couldn't touch it. Lipinski had the chance there, but Wasso did not see him waiting.
Yeah, Lipinski on that one should have called off Wasso because he was in a better position to take that one. Wasso came running right in and just a little too fast for him. But it is what it is.
Hey, Kieran Roberts, though, making another chance here for Reading United. Not able to capitalize on that one, though. Stays 2-0 here in stoppage time. Zandy will steal that one away. And a foul called there in the late challenge. And it'll be a free kick for Reading United. Reading United looks like they're on their way to 9 points to start this PDL campaign. And if there are no goals by FA Euro, 3 shutouts too. And it could be 2-0 results. What a start here to the 2018 season. Through ball up ahead, Wasso in there. Seeks it through, almost had a chance, finds himself towards the box. It'll be a corner kick for Reading United here as they look to burn out the final few minutes of play.
The world's largest and most modern independent battery manufacturer.
It'll be Crutzen making the long jog from the left back spot to take this free kick. And well over everyone there, but too strong from Crutzen. Out of play, but it will be a throw in there on the far side for FA Euro. Referee peering at his watch there. Ball out of play, another throw in for FA Euro. Over the top, and it will be corralled by Struts. He'll drop it, clear it upfield. Roberts a header on. Here's Wasso running in. Follow back to his keeper. And there's the whistle from the head referee. A 2-0 victory for Reading United. Both goals coming in the second half. An own goal for FA Euro. And a second one coming from Kieran Roberts.
Yeah, very good win for Reading United to win their first home opener this season. And that's another 3 points to keep up at the top of the division.
Yeah, as you said, Noah, that will bring them even with the Long Island Rough Riders at 9 points here, 3 matches in to start the season. Unfortunately for FA Euro, down here 0-4 to start the season. At the bottom of the Mid-Atlantic Division, and with a -6 goal margin to overall. For Reading United, too, a big matchup coming on Saturday. They get a week of rest, too, for some of the cramping issues out there. They host New York Red Bulls right in this very stadium.
No, that should be a very exciting game. New York Red Bull always come into play, and Reading United's got to be prepared for them. So hopefully it's a good game.
Yeah, and definitely with the amount of depth we saw from Reading United here today, a solid squad in the first half, but really you saw the depth of the talent in that second half.
No, yeah, I mean, today it helped that they were resting most of their starters, but it's good to see that they were able to produce anything, whether it was the subs or those who were on the field. So it was very good.
Big win for Reading United. 2 goals again on the board. 2-0 results for Reading United, as previously mentioned. Please join us next Saturday night for the next Reading United AC match, their 4th match of the season against the New York Red Bulls, defending Mid-Atlantic Division champions. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here today on this beautiful night. Enjoy the Memorial Day weekend. For camera operator Braden Byler, our producer Alan Pegler, our color commentator Noah Pegler, I'm Chris Mackowiak. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great night. Reading United with the win 2-0, 9 points on the season.